Hello, hello. For those of you new here, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And if you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. So make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching. If another presenter shared this video with you, please make sure you go back and you shop with her. Okay, so today I wanted to share with you a Younique skincare update to give you the latest and greatest information. And I also thought I would do a makeup tutorial. Now, I will tell you, before I got started, I put on my Moodstruck eye primer. This is great at really allowing your pigments to pop, prevent them from creasing, holding them in place all day and long. It is part of the July special. So if you're interested in that, make sure you say special in the comments below. And I also went ahead and I put on my Touch Glorious face primer. This is great at filling in your fine lines and wrinkles and helping to hold your foundation in place all day long. I like to go ahead and put these products on typically before I get started. Just like I like to stick my lash products down my shirt before I get started, just because with your face primer, you really want to give that a little bit of time to absorb into the skin, to set into the skin before you go in and you apply your eye and face products. But that's perfect because it will give me a little bit of time here to talk about skincare. So on Sundays, I've been sharing with you the biocellulose mask. It is going to be available for everyone to order today. So if you're interested in that link, make sure you just say mask in the comments below. I am going to be doing a couple of giveaways over in my group. So if you're not in my group, make sure you say group in the comments so I can add you to that. It's not necessarily directly related to the mask, but just a giveaway, a couple of giveaways in general. I haven't done those in a while, so I want to pick those back up. So again, the biocellulose mask is great at hydrating your skin. And when your skin is hydrated, it's going to help minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It is a mask that you can use on a weekly basis, a sheet mask, and you can wear it for 15 plus minutes. I typically let mine completely dry, not completely dry, but when it starts to kind of dry and start peeling off naturally on its own, then that is when I remove it. And then I just take the essence that's left, massage that into the skin, and I'm good to go. I've been doing this on Sunday as part of my self-care skincare routine. So I'm super excited about that. Also, I started, today was day 1 of my 7-day vitamin C serum for the month. I think I'm a little bit behind on getting that started. So I did that earlier this morning as part of my skincare routine. Again, this is going to really help brighten up the skin. And so I highly recommend, if you're not using a vitamin C serum as part of your skincare routine, you need to. I've seen just with the the reduction in the appearance of my hyperpigmentation that I developed when I was pregnant with my son, that's been minimal. And I just came back from Florida, so you can see a little bit more than normal. So hopefully with the use of this vitamin C serum, this is more potent than the vast majority of the vitamin C serums that are on the market because they created these little beads. So vitamin C can really, it's one of those products that can really break down with the integrity very quickly, just with exposure to the natural environment. So by putting it in these freeze dried beads, that is really hard to say. By putting it in these beads and then activating it with the serum, it just really helps hold on to the potency of that vitamin C serum. And if you have a vitamin C serum, make sure you're not sitting on it. Like, you need to be using it on a daily basis because it will lose its strength over time. All right. And then the last thing, liquid collagen. If you're interested in a 15-day supply or just a 30-day order, that is now available on the website. Oftentimes, because the liquid collagen is so popular, it's normally only available as your 30-day subscription, which honestly is the best deal for your buck because you get 10% off and you get free shipping. So it's a really good deal. But for a limited time, the 15-day supply, the 30-day supply, and then the subscription, all three are available. I take mine on a daily basis. Highly recommend checking out the liquid collagen. All right. So let's get into our makeup now that I have gone through all of the different skincare updates. All right. So today I'm going to be using the BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer. And I'm going to mix these two shades together. That's kind of been my MO this winter, or excuse me, this summer on my Kabuki brush. This is the shade Honey, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of caramel. I've been using my Younique tanning drops. I've been loving being out in the sun. So I'm just taking this, blending it all over the skin with the Kabuki brush. All right. Just like that. I've not been really wearing like a ton of makeup lately. I've really been, I don't know, just embracing summer. What about you all? I cannot believe my son starts kindergarten next week. It is unreal. Yesterday, he and we had some doctor's appointments that we went to, and we spent the day together, and it was really, really nice. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my Complexion Plus pressed powder in the shade Satin. So that is why you did not see me, is because I was spending some time with him, getting him all set up and ready to go for the school year. So the Complexion Plus pressed powder has some of those skincare ingredients in it as well. And I love this because it gives me just a little bit more coverage, and it gives me more of a matte finish. The BB cream is a very dewy finish, and I'm not really like a dewy finish person. I try not to put a ton of powder around my eyes, go down my neck. And the other thing, I want to do a video soon, if I can get my life together, to share with you all of the skincare products that are on special for the month of July, because there is some really good deals. Unfortunately, the BB cream and the Complexion Plus pressed powder, they're not on special this month. They were on special last month. So pretty much any of the products that were on special last month are not on special this month, but everything else is on special this month. So good. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Moodstruck Addiction Palette 9. The other thing is, I spent this weekend, and I kind of talked about it a little bit on my live on Sunday. I am going through, I cleaned out my son's closet, got it all organized. If you've ever made a 5-year-old try on clothes to see if they still fit, my goodness, that was painful. So painful. But we survived. He's very particular about the length of his shirts. So I wanted to make sure that everything, going into the school year, that it was the right length. Of course, then he like wants to get rid of the shirts that he's going to grow into. I'm like, no, that's not how this works. So I'm taking the color Introverted with that fluffy crease brush and putting it into the outer crease there and a little bit along the crease to kind of build some depth. This is going to serve as my transition color. Now I'm going to go in with the darker shade Affable. Oh my goodness, you all, he is so funny. The other thing that he discovered is that he can play Mario Kart on his own with the Switch. So normally we have the Switch in the little console thing, and he discovered that he can take that little, the little, I don't know, game piece out and play it just on its own. I'm like, oh, I'm not ready for him to just be like super into video games all the time. So we're going to have to work on limiting that. But anyway, so he loves Mario Kart, and he's excited because he's started to get first place because he's learned strategy. How fun is that? All right, so I'm going to go in now with a little bit of Introverted onto the lower lash line to kind of help start smoking things out. And then I'm going to go in with my metallic shadows here in a minute. Go in with that darker color right there in the outer corner. I don't like to bring the shadow all the way into the eye. I don't want to completely close off the eyes, but I do really like the way that this brings the eye makeup look all together. And these two shadows, I use them all the time. I really, really like them, but I'm going to go in with some of my pressed shadows because I'm like, oh my gosh, there are so many good pressed shadows that are on special this month. Somebody the other day was asking me, they were like, oh, which pressed shadows do you love? I'm like, well, I love this one and I love this one. All right, so I'm going to go in with, I think, let me check to see if this one is still on the website. I hate to like show you something and then it's not available. And I have kept all of my pressed shadows because I love them. Sometimes, presenters, if there's a pressed shadow or a product in general that's not available anymore, they will throw it out. The only time I throw my stuff out is if it's expired. All makeup has an expiration date, by the way, so make sure you are checking to see if your products are expired. There we go. Covetous. It is a metallic peach nude. Look at this. So pretty. If you do not have that shadow, you need it in your life. I'm going to take that all on the lid. Look at that. I am just a huge fan. And the metallic shadows, you can get them individually. They're magnetic and they come with a single shadow little magnetic holder. You don't have to get the quad or the 8 shadow holder. You can. I would. Because then if you get more shadows, then you can, get the better deal. But you do you. And maybe what I like about the individual shadows is just like I'm going in and I'm loving certain shadows on this palette. If I were to hit pan, instead of getting a whole nother palette, I can just replace it with a somewhat close metallic or magnetic shadow that I have already in my, holder. Hey, Joanne, good morning. How are you? So now I'm going to just take that blending brush and I'm going to blend out very, very lightly along the crease there. I like to apply my metallic shadows with my ring finger because it applies the least amount of pressure. All right. So just going in and blending that out like so. There we go. Fabulous. I love it. Oh, it's such a good look. All right, let's go in with a lipstick. Of course, I put all my lipsticks away. Ooh, I have to do this one. This one's called Fab. No, I can't do that one. I don't think Fab is available anymore. Easy Shades. Let's use that for the ombre. Where's my... That's too light. That's well to do. That's too light. I use that more for like an ombre. Flaunty. I love a good pink. Love it. Oh, headed to the eye doctor. We're doing that on Thursday. Trying to get all of these things done before school starts. All right, now I'm going to go in with Minted in the middle. This is going to really give you that look of a fuller lip with that ombre effect. Love it. Love it. Look at those lips. One thing you can do if you want to make sure you don't get lipstick on your teeth. Oh, it helps if I show you that I'm doing lipstick stuff and not that. I use the matte Opulence lipsticks. Take your ring finger, go like that. Look at that. That would have all been all over my teeth. And you would have been like, oh, Katie, what's your problem? I did a video last week of all of the lipsticks that I have, or all the lip products that I have that are on special for the month of July. So make sure you go and you check that out. Like I said, I'm going to do a skincare one soon. I'm going to go in now with the matte bronzer in dark. Do a little bit of contouring. The matte bronzer, I believe, is on special this month. The beachfront bronzer was on special in like select shades last month. So I like to start at the hairline and kind of pull it down. And I only go to about the eye there. You don't want to pull it too far down because then it looks like you have facial hair. Turn my 5 head into a 4 head. Slim down the nose. Appearance of a fuller lip And then an actual jawline. Goodbye, double chin. All right. I think I really like the matte bronzer for the winter months. I like the beachfront with a little bit of that shimmer for the summer months, is what I've decided. Does that make sense? What else? Oh, so speaking of the Wii, so I had never played Just Dance before. Oh my gosh, so much fun. I went on Amazon and I bought Just Dance 2022. It was 60% off. I don't know if it still is or not. But if it is, oh my goodness. It is such a fun game. If you have one of those Wii controllers or sorry, not Wii, Nintendo Switch devices, it is such a fun family thing to do. I love it. We were dancing and it's like a good workout. I was sweating my bottom off. It's like, oh, as I'm sweating now here. All right, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my pressed blusher in Supple. You know what? I'm going to do pink. I'm going to do Sisterly since I have the pink lips and then the peach nude. Pink nude, I guess. There we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And let's do a little bit of mascara and then call it done. All right, so I'm going to use my lash primer. Get my handy mirror out here. So yesterday I filmed a video and I hopefully will have it up soon. It depends. Sometimes the videos where I do the unboxings take a really long time to edit. So just because I'm talking about so many different products and I always want to make sure that if I reference a product, I can tell you about it in the description. But I share in the video, I share my Amazon Prime deals as well as a recent purchase that I made at Ulta. And so I'll be sure to share that unboxing and first impressions video with you soon. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not. Now I'm going to go in with just my good old-fashioned Epic mascara. And anyway, I'm super excited. I'm going to be sharing some new different products with you, as well as Younique is getting ready to have their convention. And normally at convention, I'm not able to go because, like I said earlier, my son starts school next week and convention's at the end of this week. And I know that I would have been way too stressed trying to fly all the way to the West Coast to go to convention and then come back in time, to get him off for school. So anyway, I'm super excited to hear the announcements about all of the new stuff that Younique is going to be coming out with this fall. And I will be sure to share with you here as products get, rolled out. I did order a virtual ticket, so I will be able to access all of the information and also get the products and the swag. So I'm super excited and glad that Younique is supporting those of us that aren't unable to travel for whatever those reasons may be. So I just love Younique. They're such a great company. All right, there you have it. There is my makeup look for today. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that way anytime I go live, you are notified. Have a great day, everyone.